I could get down the list, but this is a black rapper. Now he's gonna have a powerful conversation with the Jewish man. And Sauce Walka, the reason why I mention him so many times is because he could be powerful, could be very powerful. It's just like NBA YoungBoy, Kodak Black is just like, damn it, man. Why do you you know what? I would ask why he acts like a nigger, but it's because it got him inside that phantom that phantom right there, or that Bentley or that Rolls Royce, whatever that is. That's why he acts like a nigger. But let's see what this conversation is about. Federal law allows citizens such as myself to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and/or parody, which does not infringe on the copyright 17 U.S.C. 107. Let's see if Sauce Walka is going to turn the other cheek with this man.
Whatever sauce to keep some lost. Yes, sir. Every single one of them. Are you kidding me? Let's take a picture. Anytime. See, I look religious, don't I? I look like a rabbi. I'm not. You look like you got more money than me.
Look what he said. Immediately he starts begging. Immediately he goes into subservient mode. He told that man, you look like you got more money than me. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, Sauce. Sauce, that's not how you talk to black men. Sauce, that's not how you talk to black men, Sauce. Hold on, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talk to me in the chat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He immediately said, oh, you look like you got more money than me. He told the red man, oh, you look like you got more money than me. The red man tried to compliment him on his jewelry. But Sauce Walka, for some reason, Sauce Walka doesn't care about showing his jewelry off to this man. But when Sauce Walka's in front of black men, oh, wow, wow. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
You already know, man. King of Ring Johnny Dam. Big money here. Me, Sauce Walka, just got transaction, $500,000 necklace. Right here at the bank. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, brother.
Happy birthday.
In Miami, man.
Yeah. We do this in Miami. Right at the Spain. Trade
Bryce, the Asian man didn't even give him a hug. Look at him with them little bitty ass pants on. Look at Sauce Walka with them little bitty ass pants on. Didn't even get a hug from the Asian man, but the Asian man robbed him for $500,000. Wow, this is insane, Sauce Walka. I have so many receipts on you, brother. Wow.
Yeah, at the bank. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, brother.
Happy birthday.
In Miami, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
He tried to go in for the hug. The Asian man doesn't want a hug. The Asian man wants to give you a $500,000 chain that he probably didn't even spend $100,000 on. Yes, Sauce Walka.
Happy birthday.
In Miami, man.
Yeah. We do this in Miami. Right at the Chase Bank. Chase Bank. Stock will go up.
Sauce Walka and Johnny Dang come get $500,000 chain in the bank. Oh, yeah. King of Bling.
Only big money that transaction at the bank, man.
Only big money. Somebody put that in the chat. Only big money. Only big money. That transaction. Hurry up and buy. This is giving hurry up and buy energy, guys. I'm not even supposed to spend no time on this video. Wow. I really wasn't even supposed to spend no time on this video. This is deep. This is turn your other cheek energy. Oh, the transaction. We make $500 transaction at the Chase Bank. This nigga stupid. Oh, Johnny dang. And by the way, I gotta tell you guys the story one day about I had a conversation with Johnny Dang. More like I told him about himself. Yeah, that's a true story. I talked to him at the Starbucks over here by off of Westheimer. Yes, that's a true story. He was riding his bike with his redhead Asian wife with the BBL. I told him I don't appreciate how you take advantage of our black ignorant rappers that come up to you acting a fool and you just act a fool along with them. He knows what I'm talking about. Johnny Dang. If you ever run into Johnny Dang, ask him about J-LEETHAL. He knows who the fuck I am. That's the truth. Out here in Houston, Texas.
You got your
I
check,
told him.
man.
I told him specifically Kodak Black in Sauce Walka. The way you allow those niggas to act around you is a shame. Because Sauce Walka and Kodak Black, they are intelligent black men. And they put on this stupid nigger act, this stepping fetches shit when the camera come on. And that's hurting all of us.
You got your check, man. You make sure
Of course,
you
don't
lose your check.
Get your check it. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lose my check, man.
Look, he said, I'm not going to lose the check. Of course, I'm not going to lose the check. You see how we're doing it, guys? Hold on. I want to show you how this man really acts when he gets. I want to show you. Look.
Oh, hey, what we doing up in here, man? Yeah, it's time to drip. It's the end of the year, and I wanted y'all to be clear that I cannot be with around here. New chain alert from Johnny Dang Customized. This is a Gucci link baguette.
Man. Yo, you got to be kidding me, guys. I have to make a whole video about this. What the fuck? Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to run through this video real quick because I just want you to see how he acts around black people and around these other nations versus how he acts around this Jewish man. He looks real humble around this random Jewish man. Interesting. Somebody put that in the Jesse Lee Peterson voice. Amazing.
Oh, hey, what we doing up in here, man? Yeah, it's time to drip. It's the end of the year, and I wanted y'all to be clear that I cannot be with around here. New chain alert from Johnny Dang Customized. This is a Gucci link baguette diamond Sheraton chain. Yeah, this is a wallet chain. The 60 mother carats, baby. And you cannot compare it. Somebody hit the.
I was thinking about this too. See, we have so much to talk about as a culture, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. We can go into the pimping. Bryce, we can go into the you see how deep this conversation is? We can take this whole conversation left and talk about pimping right now. Talk about the pimp and the hoe. Talk about because you know that's what Sauce Walka is based off of, right? The Black American pimp. That's his entire spiel. You know that, right? Oh, hey, man. Say, man, look here, man. I'm the sauce, the kid that did, the boss with the mouse, or the boss with the mouse. And what do? They basically bamboozle women into believing that they have something to say or offer. In other words, they send women to hell with a bedazzled spirit. So we can talk about the pimping, but we're not talking about the pimping. We can talk about the black exploitation, but we're not talking about the black exploitation today. I'm simply going to focus on how he's acting like a goddamn minstrel show in front of these other nations, but he's not really like this. And I'm showing you this to also show you how he's going to act in front of this goddamn Jewish man. I just saw this on my YouTube feed the other day. I never even saw the video. I said, Sauce Walka has a powerful conversation with a Jewish man and gives him a Rolls Royce. Look at this. Read the title right there, ladies and gentlemen. Sauce Walka has a powerful conversation with a so-called Jewish man and gives this homeless looking Jewish man a Rolls Royce.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call him one? Funky dog head bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a possible buck-breaking humiliation Illuminati sacrificial ritual. I don't know if this is true, but could it be de facto a potential humiliation, buck-breaking initiation ritual that he's giving this so-called Jewish man his Bentley or his Rolls Royce? Let's see.
Whatever kind of sauce you need, whatever sauce to keep some lost. Yes, sir. Every single one of them. Are you kidding me? Let's take a picture. Anytime. See, I look really, don't I look like a rabbi? I'm not. You look like you got more money than me.
Now, can you hear this? I need you to make sure that you hear this. The Jewish man came up to him. He said, let's take a picture. You got all that jewelry, but I look like a rabbi. The black man said, no, you look like you got more money than me. So why is he toned down now? Why is he giving out cars now? How does this man look like he has more money than him? But when he goes around black people, he's the loudest in the room, telling them he's the flyest in the room. When he's around black people, I'm this and I'm that. I got this. It's about me. But when you talk to the goddamn Jewish man, I'm just going to let this play. I'm just going to let this play. I'm not even going to say a goddamn thing.
Whatever kind of sauce you need, whatever sauce to keep some lost. Yes, sir. Every single one of them. Are you kidding me? Let's take a picture. Anytime. See, I look really, don't I look like a rabbi? I'm not. You look like you got more money than me. You know what? You know what? You got on your teeth.
Jump up in there, man. Let me get you.
Hey, are you Sauce Junior? Yes, sir. Yes, you got more sauce than me. I'm baby sauce. Yep. You got more sauce than me.
What's the most important thing? What's the most important thing in the world? Besides money and women, and that's not
important at all.
What is important?
Sharing the knowledge.
What?
Sharing knowledge and prosperity.
Okay, what do you?
Oh, Bryce, this is a humiliation buck broken ritual. Bryce, I just found out this is a humiliation buck broken ritual. I literally uncovered it right now. Oh my God. This is the humiliation ritual, guys. What you're watching right now is literally a buck broken humiliation ritual. Look at the Jewish man grabbed him. He grabbed him very aggressively. He said, "What did you say, nigga?" Say it louder. It's an education. Talk to me in the chat. De facto, he gave him the, and look at his friend's face. His friend came on camera and his friend has to play along too. Read the body language, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Sauce Walker's hands. Look at Sauce Walker throwing up the devil. Look at Sauce Walker throwing up the devil, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, hold on. Wow, this is the most insane, mind-blowing thing I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. Look how the red man came up to him and said, no, we about to do this on camera. I'ma squeeze you close and you gonna tell me about your motherfucking education.
I hate it here. I hate it here. Waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things. I just wish things would get better. I'm trying to get rid of them, but nothing seems to stay the same. Woke up in the morning, doing my hair, makeup, getting my clothes on. Walking into school, thinking of what is going to happen next. Oh, whoa, things are just caught up in my mind. Just cannot get rid of them. I am worrying and worrying, I just cannot get rid of them.
Sauce to keep some lost. Yes, sir. Every single one of them.
Are you kidding me?
Not at all.
Let's take a picture.
Anytime.
See, I look religious, don't I? I look like a rabbi. I'm
You
not.
look like you got more money than me.
You know what? You know what? You got on your teeth. What's up in there, man? Let me get you. Hey, are you Sauce Junior? Yes, sir.
You got more sauce than me.
I'm Baby Sauce. Yep.
You got more sauce than me.
What's the most important thing? What's the most important thing in the world? Besides money and women, and that's not.
That's not important.
Listen to what the red man asked him. Listen to what the red man asked him. So let's get on camera. I'm gonna squeeze you close. Now tell me about your education. Listen what he said. He said, hey, black man, what is the most important thing in the world besides the money and the big booty bitches? Listen to this, guys. What you're watching before your very eyes is the controllers. This is the man that controls Sauce Walker. Let me show you something else. Hold on. Let me show you something else because y'all still don't feel me. Y'all still don't feel me.
Little ass nigga. Little ass nigga. Little ass nigga. Little ass. Little ass nigga. Little ass nigga. Little ass nigga. Little ass. Little ass nigga. Little ass nigga. Little ass nigga. Little ass nigga. What's gonna happen to you? I'm South Gotti. You was a little ass kid, nigga. I run these streets. You touch me, you are done, boy. Look, pussy ass nigga. I will beat your little ass. I just slapped you. I slapped you again.
Talk to me in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. He said, I'm Sauce Gotti. I run these streets, you little ass nigga. How does he run the streets, ladies and gentlemen? I'm just asking. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
What's up? I got him down here. Yeah, big old ass eye. He down here.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find another video. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to find this other video where he was screaming and yelling at black people. I got it on my Instagram, but I just need to pull it. I need to find it because he was screaming and spitting. Hold on. He was screaming and spitting against a black man. He was literally spitting against a black man. Sauce Walka, what's that nigga name? Beat King. Hold on, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Look at this.
Go ahead and skip the intro because we finna dance like this. Go, man. Be king, be motherfucking king. Now, you know I used to like you, man. But you done jumped up and got up in my business and fucking with my assistant, Miss Megan, because she went to a higher level of assistance. So let me get on you and assist you since you want to be funny. I think I'm a little bit funnier than you, so let's have some laughs. Okay, Big King, let's talk about how in 3 days, what is it, 70 whatever hours, Miss Megan has made more money in 3 days than you have made in your whole fucking rap career. How many goddamn zucchinis and eggplants dicks have you held in your hand passing to your fans in hopes to make more bands, and you still riding this around this bitch driving in a goddamn Challenger or Camaro?
Now, mind you, he's talking about another black man, guys. He's talking about another black man. And yes, he's got women on OnlyFans. He's got money from bitches on OnlyFans, whatever. Again, it's that pimp shit. I can't say nothing against it. I can't say nothing about it. These niggas can get these women to believe anything. But just I need you to see his energy when he talks to black men. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. I'm trying to get you to see his energy when he's showing his jewelry off to black men, when he's fighting black men, when he's threatening black men. I can show you more receipts because I've been building a profile on this nigga. I live in Houston. I know niggas that know this nigga. I've seen this nigga in real life. I'm building a profile on this man. This is the same man who had a baby with a goddamn white woman who was his OnlyFans prostitute, but he's kissing her in the mouth and fucking her raw. Since when does the pimp fuck the whole raw, Sauce Walka? I'm not even in the streets, and I know that you're not supposed to fuck your prostitute raw and kiss her in the mouth and have a baby with your prostitute. You had a baby with a white woman, Sauce Walka, and you said that white woman looks like God. I have the receipts. You said the white woman looks like God to you, nigga. Sauce Walka said the white woman that he impregnated, that he put on OnlyFans, you can go look up his baby mama on OnlyFans right now, popping her pussy. And here's another thing. This nigga be on OnlyFans. This is a whole nother breed of nigga. These new niggas be on OnlyFans. I'm not showing my nether region to other men on the internet, and I'm supposed to be a gangbanger. Let's see how this man talks to the black man versus how he talks to the Jewish man.
Some cheap ass shit like that. Let's talk about how Miss Megan has made more money off of 3 days of OnlyFans and Ben had more money than you off of fucking with me than you have made off of all 17 of your Dallas songs and Dallas mixtapes that you dropped. Let's talk about how Rizzo got more money than you, and he has not been on the radio nowhere near the amount of times that Beat King has been on the radio. Where is all of your money going? Is it going to your belly? Because you definitely don't got more, not even a fragment or an inch of more money than me. You ain't got more views than me. You don't got more views than Peso. You don't got more views than handles. A nigga told you buy some jewelry, get a haircut. You said I'm gonna buy some pizza and dip my head green. Because people think that you do this because you do 2 days. No fat panda. That's why your bitch ass can't get no goddamn money because you are.
Okay, see, now he took off the beanie. You see now he's starting to sweat. He's starting to spit. Talk to me in the chat, de facto, Solo. He's starting to spit. He's starting to take his hat off. He's talking to another black man, guys. He's talking to another black man.
Goddamn loser. If we line you up on the Houston rap chart of Houston stars, ballers, and players, you are at the very bottom. Be king, nigga. The fuck? Every DJ in Houston got more money than you. Every stripper. And they still not taking care of your ass, making your life better because you are still. But I heard mad about showing you little ass to go. Before I continue to embarrass you. Academics don't know you. Stay Cheese don't know you. Stay Down Productions don't fucking know you. And they right. That's why your girlfriend is bigger than you. And I guarantee you that motherfucking if you had the opportunity to fuck Miss Megan and her, wish they could fuck with Miss Megan. Fuck with your fat ass chicken, cause that's all you do is go to the motherfucking me whatever that little club is in the little cold.
I want you guys to see where he gets real violent. I want you guys to see the video where he gets real violent. Hold on. He gets real violent. Hold on. This is it.
Sauce Walka do the same thing though? Don't Sauce Walka got a diamond in his head too? Or is it in his face?
Walka, I think Sauce Walka got Cuban zirconia.
He got teardrops.
But you do know who I'm talking about. Shut your up before I get to talking about you. You don't want me to expose you.
So yeah, if you just gotta watch the videos. Damn, hold on. What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Okay, my bad. Present, share screen. My bad, y'all. I fucking pressed the wrong button. Anyway, you gotta watch the videos of him fighting other black men because he starts screaming and yelling. And now I want you to see how he talks to the Jewish man. Look how he talks to the Jewish man, guys. Look how he talks to the Jewish man real quick. What up, the Flame? Look how he talks to the Jewish man, the Flame.
Yes, sir. Every single one of them. Are you kidding me? Let's take a picture. Anytime. See, I look religious, don't I? I look like a rabbi. I'm not. You look like you got more money than me. You know what? You got on your teeth. Jump up in there, man. Let me get you. Hey, are you Sauce Junior? Yes, sir. You got more sauce than me. I'm baby sauce. Yep. You got more sauce than me. What's the most important thing? What's the most important thing in the world? Besides money and women, and that's.
He says, what's the most important thing in the world besides money and women, Bryce? What's the most important thing in the world, you black nigger?
What's the most important thing? What's the most important thing in the world? Besides money and women, and that's not the.
That's not important at all.
What is important?
Sharing the knowledge. And
what?
Sharing knowledge and prosperity.
Okay, what are you trying to do in your music? Is it
knowledge. And
what?
Sharing.
Besides money and women, and that's not the.
That's not important at all.
What is important?
Sharing the knowledge. And
what?
Sharing knowledge and prosperity.
Okay, what?
Yo, he said, what? Speak up, nigger. What did I educate you about? What did I teach you? Say exactly what I educated you about. Say it again. What? Sharing knowledge and prosperity and shit. bring this Judaism, and that's literally his handler. Look how he's handling him, Chocolate Melanin. Look how he's literally handling him. He grabbed him by the shoulder. He grabbed him by the shoulder to show control over him. If you look into the politicians and stuff, when they show the politicians that meet each other, North Korea meets America, America meets Russia, they show how the presidents greet each other, who has the more dominant handshake, who grabs this and that. Oh, Bryce, his homeboy is still a gangster. His homeboy's not used to this Hollywood shit. He can't hide his face. Sauce Walker probably might have got his booty touched. He may have got his booty touched by now. So he's like, all right, this is how it goes. But his homeboy's like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on, really. But look at his handler. Look at his handler. Look how he puts his hand on his shoulder. Look, he puts his hand on his shoulder right here. Bow. And look at Sauce Walker. He doesn't have none of that rah-rah energy talking about, I'm the king of Houston and I'm a punch on you. I got so many videos. He's talking about, I'm a punch on you. I'm ready to punch on this black man. He said, fuck all that talking. I'm going to punch on you. Or how about this one? Look at this one. Look.
It's the end of the year, and I wanted y'all to be clear that I cannot be with around here. New chain alert from Johnny Dang Customized. This is a Gucci Link Baguette Diamond Sheraton chain. Yeah, this is a wallet chain. You're 60 mother carats. Let me share it, and you cannot compare it. Somebody hit the kill it.
That's how we need to do.
Sweet.
Yeah. Hold on.
Sweet. Nigga, yeah, I want to punch, but I'm trying to be nice. That's why I try. Hold on, academics. Let's get this shit live and motherfucking clear. My energy is the same, nigga. I want to punch, nigga. Yeah, I want to punch, but I'm trying to be nice. That's why Trey just came over here to calm me down as a big brother. Say, well, come on now. You got to think how bigger things is going with life. Maybe we can come down and be, hey, look here, don't get this shit misconstrued or misconfused. I got the same energy. Trey just got me saying I want to punch for peace instead of punch.
You see, I want to punch. I want to punch on you niggas. You see, so we turn the other cheek when the so-called Jewish man comes and grabs us up. But when it comes time to beef with other black men, I still want to punch you niggas. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. He says, I want to punch you niggas.
Hold on, academics. Let's get this shit live and motherfucking clear. My energy is the same, nigga. I want to punch, nigga. Yeah, I want to punch.
I want to punch. Where's that energy right here? Where's the energy with the Jewish man? Does he want to punch when the Jewish man talks to him? Does he want to punch when the Jewish man talks to him?
What's the most important thing? What's the most important thing in the world? Besides money and women, and that's not
important at all.
What is important?
Sharing the knowledge and
what?
Sharing knowledge and prosperity.
Okay, what are you trying to do in your music?
Sharing knowledge and prosperity. Sauce Walka, you're sharing knowledge and prosperity? Is that what you're doing with the black community, Sauce Walka? And the dude said, okay, yeah, okay, whatever. Here's the next question. What are you going to do with your music, nigger? Are you gonna uplift black people?
Side money and women, and that's not
That's not important at all.
What is important?
Sharing the knowledge and
What?
sharing knowledge and prosperity.
Okay, what are you trying to do in your music? Is this video? Is the video good? You can send it to me. What is your music? What are you trying to do?
Wow, is this video? Somebody put that in the chat. Is this thing on me? He said, good, we can send it to you niggers. We can send it out. Is this thing on me? I want to make a video. Don't just take a picture. Show a video of how I have this nigger under control. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen anything this blatant, guys. I don't think I've ever seen anything this blatant.
Knowledge and
What?
sharing knowledge and prosperity.
Okay, what are you trying to do in your music? Is this video? Is the video good? You can send it to me. What is your music? What are you trying to do with your music?
Touch the hearts of millions of people in the world that's going through poverty, stress, and struggle. And hopefully my music gives them motivation.
Yo. He's literally acting like a toddler. Look at the white man, like, say it louder, bitch ass nigga. This nigga's talking like a toddler. Whoa. I can't even believe this, honestly.
What?
Sharing knowledge and prosperity.
Okay, what are you trying to do in your music? Is this video? Is the video good? You can send it to me. What is your music? What are you trying to do with your music?
Touch the hearts of millions of people in the world that's going through poverty, stress, and struggle. And hopefully my music gives them motivation.
Go
to
do
change
something?
the situation.
Very good.
Yeah, that's what my music's about. Ghetto gospel. Check it out.
I'm gonna listen to you.
Ghetto
And we
gospel.
locked in now.
And
So
everything I
when we
just
come
said,
with a
I
new
just said
deal,
is- Till you standing right here, my music is really about that.
That's
Growth,
right.
development, financial literacy.
That's right.
You know,
It's about life. Is about going from here to height. Spirit. It's not about going from a Toyota or Volvo.
You see? Now he's giving him an education. Now the red man's giving him his education. Telling him what life is about and this and that. Who is this red man, ladies and gentlemen? Who is this? Look at his homeboy. His homeboy's scratching his head right now, Bryce. Exactly. He's not even looking at his homeboy. He knows his homeboy's still in his hood mentality. He's like, no, Sauce Walka, we're just going to open the gate for you. You give me your booty hole and your spirit, and we're going to open the gate for you, Sauce Walka. Your homeboy, we're probably going to sacrifice this nigga. Ladies and gentlemen, they might even sacrifice this type of homeboy, just scratching his head, still looking at the red man like, nah, I don't trust you. That nigga, his shirt is too, he got a big t-shirt on. He's still from the hood. This is probably Sauce Walka's shooter or his weed man. Or his day one nigga from back in the hood. And Sauce Walka thinks he could bring these niggas along to the Jewish conversations. Nope. Doesn't go like that. Now listen to the red man give him an education.
Is this video? Is the video good? You can send it to me. What is your music? What are you trying to do with your music?
touch the hearts of millions of people in the world that's going through poverty, stress, and struggle. And hopefully my music gives them motivation.
Go
to
do
change
something?
the situation.
Very good.
Yeah, that's what my music's about. Ghetto gospel. Check it out.
I'm gonna listen to you.
Ghetto
and we
gospel.
locked in now.
And
So
everything I
when we
just
come
said,
with a
I
new
just said
deal,
is- till you standing right here, my music is really about that.
That's
Go-
right.
Listen to what the red man said. Listen to what the black dude said. The black dude said, and we're locked in now. What does he mean? Look at his homeboy with the white shirt. His homeboy with the white shirt says, now we're locked in now. So when we come with a new deal, you know what time it is. Does anybody see what I'm talking about? Raise your hand if you see exactly the buck broken ritual going on in front of your face. His homeboy said, oh yeah, by the way, now we got a new deal. Because you know a nigga, he doesn't ever want to feel like he got played. So his homeboy saw how bad Sauce Walka looks. So he tried to save the conversation. He said, oh yeah, anyway, we got a new deal. And we got a bag now. Remember, I told you in the black community, the only thing that matters is the motherfucking bag, as long as you get the money.
And we locked in now. So when we come with a new deal,
you stand right here. My music is really about that. Growth, development, financial literacy.
That's right. It's about life. It's about going here, high, spirit.
His homeboy can't even stop twisting his hair because he has that nervous energy. His homeboy is completely nervous.
It's not about going from a Toyota, a little, a go-kart to a Rolls.
No.
There's no sin to be rich. But there's sin if you use the money the right. You got to use the money the right way. Charity does not begin at home. Right.
Charity begins to the world. That's real.
So it's nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I'm gonna listen to your voice. I mean Sauce. And then I got your dude over here. He's got your mixer on that. I was telling him that I could mini accordion. Why did you should mini accordion with some of this stuff? Actually, you should accordion itself.
I can't really hear what they're saying. If you guys can hear what they're saying, please let me know. But the dude doesn't even know his rap name. He said, the voice, I mean the sauce, whatever your fucking stupid nigger name is. Yeah, anyway. But I'm trying to see when he gives him a car. Allegedly, the black man is going to give the red man a car.
I'm gonna give him a name of an accordion that you give some idea what accordion you can do. And I don't think are there any rappers that you know who use accordion? So you Sauce, you could be Sauce the captain.
He said, I'm going to give you an accordion. I'm going to give you my Jewish accordion, and I want you to play the accordion on your new rap song. Look at Sauce Walka's face. Sauce Walka looks like a grandma. Talk to me in the chat. Look at Sauce Walka's face. He has the face of a Southern grandma right now. I've never seen that smile on Sauce Walka in my life. Sauce Walka turned into a happy Southern grandma cooking fried chicken. Ooh, child. And look at the homeboy. His homeboy's just happy he doesn't have to go from paycheck to paycheck no more. He don't gotta be sleeping on the couch no more. His homeboy could just get a piece. Somebody put that in the chat. Look at his homeboy. I finally got a piece of the pie. If look at his friend right now. That's literally his. We moving on up to a deluxe apartment, high rise in the sky. I finally got a piece of the pie. And look at Sauce Walka's face. Southern grandmother. Well, you remember, we black out here, ladies and gentlemen. Does it make sense now? Raise your hand if the Steve Harvey conversation finally makes sense. I mean, remember, they told you if you can't beat them, join them, right?
I've done nothing wrong.
When you tell the truth, you have to deal with the repercussions of the truth. We black out here.
You Africans all alike. Crazy.
We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want.
He own you. He can do anything he want with you. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
This the money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game.
It's
this
the money game.
I've been scratching and scrambling most of my days to get where I got.
And
We're
you
in the money
cannot
game.
sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them.
Now, I eats in the big house kitchen. I got pine boards on the floor of my cabin.
If I crumble, my children crumble, my grandchildren crumble.
And it don't take much coughing for the master to make me have a cup of corn whiskey for my medicine.
I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement.
Now, that is fine living for a nigga, and I'll be damned if any African Guinea man is gonna make me lose all I've been working for. Now, you take my meaning?
There are ways to win the war in a different way.
You best learn or you're gonna get the bloody back for sure.
Notice Steve Harvey said there's a different way to win the war. Steve Harvey is not concerned with winning the war. How about that? Raise your hand if you understand that Steve Harvey is the last thing on his mind is winning the war against the enemy. He's just trying to buy some more time and calm you down and tell you to be happy with the trinkets that you're getting. I want to see when he gives this red man a car.
Put him down. Yeah. And then you could, what you could say,
Taking
accordion.
juice.
Let this be accordion to sauce. It says the accordion to sauce. It could be accordion to sauce.
Ooh, punchline. He a
Do you see? Look, the red man made a fake ass stupid joke. He said, I'm going to give you an accordion, but you can call it accordion to sauce. Instead of according to sauce, you can make it according to sauce. And Sauce Walka said, oh my God, that's the best punchline I've ever heard, white man. Mind you, he said he wants to punch on you. Look how he talks to the black man. Look how he talks to the black man. I want to punch on you, nigga.
Hold on, academics. Let's get this shit live and motherfucking clear. My energy is the same, nigga. I want to punch, nigga. Yeah, I want to punch. But I'm trying to be nice. That's why Trey just came over here to calm me down as a big brother. Say, well, come on now. You got to think how bigger things is going with life. Maybe we can come down and say, hey, look here, don't get this shit misconstrued or misconfused. I got the same energy. Trey just got me saying I want to punch for peace instead of punching for grease. I want to punch for peace. If you really talking about that shit, I'm talking about that shit. Second of all, black folk, I'm on y'all like, how's all the black folk in the world mad at 6ix9ine, bitch 9 because he's snitching, but y'all still listening to Gunna music, dripping and waving all this shit, the fake dripping that he got going on, and he a whole snitch. It's publicly documented. Now, don't y'all be no hypocrite fake.
You hear now, I just need you to see, I'm trying to show you, I can show you more videos, but I'm just trying to show you how he has two very different energies. And this spirit right here is nowhere. He will never show this spirit. Tell me in the chat, what would it take for Sauce Walka to show this spirit to this Jewish man right here? Under what circumstance would Sauce Walka ever show that spirit about, I want to punch you, nigga? Would he ever show that to this red man? Anybody?
Put him down. Yeah. And then you could, what you could say,
Taking
accordion.
juice.
Let this be accordion to sauce. It says the accordion to sauce. It could be accordion to sauce.
Ooh, punchline. He according to sauce. It's accordion to sauce.
Accordion to sauce.
I didn't say accordion. According to sauce.
According.
Look at the friend. Look at the friend. Look at the friend. Look at the friend. These are the type of niggas that look at the friend. That friend will show you, will not smile at black men. That friend has never smiled before. You can tell that friend right there is the type of nigga that always got a mean mug on at all times. He hasn't smiled in 25 years. This is insane, guys. I'm trying to get to the part where he gives him a car, allegedly. You see this? Sauce Walka has a powerful conversation with a Jewish man, and gives him a Rolls Royce. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Two sauce. How you got accordion to sauce? You could be accordion to sauce.
Ooh, punchline. He according to sauce. Accordion to sauce.
Accordion to sauce. I didn't say accordion. According to sauce.
According to sauce.
To sauce. How you got some new? You got some new words.
Yeah, I appreciate that. This is a metaphor.
And look, Sauce Walker's trying to end the conversation. He's like, all right, man, thank you, thank you. And the Jewish man's like, no, we're still talking. I'm still educating you. Remember when, and speaking of the homeboy, did anybody ever see the video I showed you about Carmelo Anthony? Carmelo Anthony, who was supposed to be up there with LeBron James, he said when he got to the NBA, the Jewish man, David Stern, came to him and told him, you need to get rid of those niggas that you're hanging with. We know exactly what those niggas are doing that you're hanging with. And if you want to make it to the NBA and make it through this gate, you got to let go of those niggas that you've known for your entire life. Do you remember that? Look at the red man still controlling the conversation. These black men couldn't leave if they wanted to. Right now, these black men couldn't even leave if they wanted to. What up, Beto B? Beto B, you got to watch this one back. This one's crazy. This particular conversation about Sauce Walker. Beto B, you live out here in Houston. You know about Sauce Walker. You got to see this conversation I've been having about Sauce Walker. It's insane.
Because without you, it's not him. Without him, it's not you. Okay, so what I was saying to you, you have a big responsibility.
Yes, sir.
If somebody kills you because of whatever, so I say rappers, seems like rappers are getting shot.
Oh, listen to what he's talking about now. He said you got a big responsibility. If somebody kills you for whatever reason, it seems like these rappers are getting shot. Wow, is that a threat? Is that a threat? This is insane. Listen to what he told him. Oh, you know, you niggas are getting shot. You got a big responsibility, Sauce Walker. With these little bitty shorts on.
Because without you, it's not him. Without him, it's not you. Okay, so what I was saying to you, you have a big responsibility.
Yes, sir.
If somebody kills you because of whatever, so I say rappers, seems like rappers are getting shot.
It's dangerous, dog. It's dangerous.
Why?
There's so many fruits of labor that other people don't get to experience, and they go jealous, confused.
So they want to knock you out of the box, eh?
Yeah, some of them actually were fans or used to like you or love you, but they just can't go to the places in life that you're going.
You said it. Bryce said this earlier. If you look very closely at this video, Sauce Walker never looked in that man's face. He's acting like it's a really sunny day outside. He's closing his eyes. He's looking down. The other dude's looking dead in his eyes. And Sauce Walker's looking down, closing his eyes. He's not looking at that man. If you watch this entire video, he hasn't looked at him one time. He's terrified of this Jewish man. But he starts punching on black men. Listen to what he said about the black men. He wants to punch them.
This shit live and motherfucking clear. My energy is the same, nigga. I want to punch, nigga. Yeah.
I want to punch, nigga. You see? But with the Jewish man, he can't even look at him in the face. And now he's explaining to the red man why black people are killing each other so much. Isn't that special, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't that beautiful? Now the red man is asking the black man, even though the red man knows exactly what's going on. The red man said, "Why don't you tell me why you niggers are dying so much? And you're a rapper. You might be next. You might die next, nigga." I wonder what Sauce Walka would do if a black man told him that he might die next. Can anybody tell me what Sauce Walka might do if a black interviewer said, you might die next? Would he just sit there, well, it's just jealousy and these people and they don't got as much money and they never see no money and this is why the black people kill each other? Bryce, this entire segment is for you, bro.
And then they get frustrated to the point to where they just don't want to see you live better.
I'll tell you one more thing.
Sauce Walka is explaining some shit like when you got your ass whooped. Raise your hand if you ever got your ass whooped and your parents made you explain why the fuck you did what you did and how you're not gonna do it ever again. Oh, and I was talking in class, and I shouldn't have been talking in class, and I should have been listening to the teacher, and I promise, and I ain't gonna do it again. And I ain't gonna do it again. And it's in class, and I was in class, and I was talking a lot, and I'm not gonna be the class clown no more. Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. If you ever gave that speech to your parent. And look at his homeboy. Look at his homeboy in the back looking like Stephen A. Smith. Lips quivering. Snot coming down your nose like Viola Davis. And I ain't gonna do it again. And look at his homeboy in the back with the Stephen A. Smith face. Still scratching his head, still twisting his hair, still trying to figure out what the fuck type of Illuminati ritual is this. But the only reason I'm watching this video, I'm just trying to see when he gives him a Rolls Royce. When does he give him a Rolls Royce?
Actually, or fans that used to like you or love you, but they just can't go to that other people don't get to.
I say,
Yeah.
not him.
The
Without
president of
him,
my
it's not
company.
you. Okay, so what I'm saying to you, you have a big responsibility.
Yes, sir.
If somebody kills you because of whatever, so I say, rappers, seems like rappers are getting
It's
shot.
dangerous, dog. It's dangerous.
Why?
There's so many fruits of labor that other people don't get to experience, and they go jealous, confused.
So they want to knock you out of the box, eh?
Yeah, some of them actually or fans that used to like you.
And look at the red man acting like he doesn't understand where the violence comes from when historically he's been in charge of the record labels, the gangs, all of this type of shit. In particular, aren't you beefing with the Palestinians? And you sitting here trying to act like you don't understand violence within the black community? Somebody talk to me in the chat. What the fuck is going on here? And why did he give him a car? I guess I talk too much, ladies and gentlemen. This is the reason why my streams are 5 hours, because I just don't understand.
So they want to knock you out of the box, eh?
Yeah, some of them actually or fans that used to like you or love you, but they just can't go to the places in life that you're going with you, and then they get frustrated to the point to where they just don't want to see you live better.
Right. So I'll tell you one more thing. I'll tell you one thing. You got the 10 Commandments, right? Yes. 10 Commandments. It says the words are lo sachmo. It means you don't covet somebody else's something. There's a difference between envy, jealousy, and you can there are different levels of it. You can say oh, thank God, Sauce, he's got this. And I'm happy for Sauce. And I want him to have more 5 of these. And I want him to make so much money he can support kids who don't have education and inspire them, etc. Then there's another guy that says, Sauce got a rose. I don't like him. He's got a rose and I don't. He doesn't, if I can take that away from him, then I'm not, and I don't feel so bad. So that's one of the ideas. That's one of the ideas of the 10 Commandments. He's like, listen, you know.
So now he's telling him about the 10 Commandments, ladies and gentlemen. He's telling him about the Mosaic law, and it's Moshaik, and this is from the Torah, the 10 Commandments. This is what Moses said. And you know, you can't be jealous of the next man. And because the 10 Commandments, you see how he's educating him? And look at his homeboy. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why we can never be in positions, because there's too many brothers like the homeboy. Forget Sauce Walka right now. Look at the homeboy. The homeboy is more important. The homeboy, he's more connected to the streets. Sauce Walka probably already bent his booty hole. Looking at this, Sauce Walka either would bend his booty hole or he already did. The homeboy is the one that's looking like he doesn't know what time it is. Sauce Walka knows what time it is. The homeboy looks like he's just trying. So the homeboy looks like Sauce Walka just told him 5 minutes ago, look, we about to meet this Jewish man in 5 minutes. Don't even ask no questions. Somebody put that in the chat. Don't ask no questions. Sauce Walka told him, look, don't ask no questions. Just twiddle your motherfucking hair. Twist your hair if you get nervous. But this, I gotta meet this dude and I gotta do some other shit to make sure I get this next bag. And I gotta let this red man educate me. And I guess I gotta give away my Rolls Royce. At what point does he give away the Rolls Royce?
He's got a rose and I don't. He doesn't, if I can take that away from him, then I'm not, and I don't feel so bad. So that's one of the ideas. That's one of the ideas of the 10 Commandments. He's like, listen, you have a responsibility. Jewish people have a responsibility. You know, I keep the Sabbath. I don't ride it.
Look at him. He said, look what he said. He said, now he's telling him about Moses. He's telling him about the 10 Commandments now. He's teaching a black man about his own book. That's our book. And he's teaching you about it after he stole it from you. And now he told me about the Sabbath. Listen to him, guys.
I'm not, and I don't feel so bad. So that's one of the ideas. That's one of the ideas of the 10 Commandments. He's like, listen, you have a responsibility. Jewish people have a responsibility. You know, I keep the Sabbath. I don't ride it. I don't ride cars on Saturday. Except I would never do it. His name is Sauce. Yeah.
So why are you driving his car?
I said to him, I said to Sauce, listen, we were talking Torah. So I said to him, the main thing about it is obviously Israel. You know, like when the non-Jew comes to the Jew and asks what the Torah is about, on 1 foot, obviously Israel. So I said, do you love me? He says, yeah. So I said, if you really love me, then you're going to give me your car. He says, yeah. Here's the key, go.
Wow. Listen, guys. He said when the Niger, did he just say when the Niger comes to the Jew? Did he just say that? Hold on. I know he didn't just say that. Hold on. And did he just say Sauce Walka gave him his car because he said, if you love me, you'll give me your car? And Sauce Walka said, okay, and gave him his car. Is that what just happened right now, ladies and gentlemen? Because if that's the case, this is the most blatant act of bending over for the so-called Jewish man that any rapper has ever done in history. There is no more damning piece of evidence than this video. If this Jewish man just said that the Niger came to him and told him, asked him about the Torah, And the red man told him, if you really love me, you'll give me your car. And Sauce Walka gave him his car. Hold on.
1 foot opposite. So I said, "Do you love me?" He says, "Yeah." I said to him, I said to Sauce, "Listen, we were talking Torah." So I said to him, the main thing about it is obviously Israel. You know, like when the non-Jew comes to the Jew and asks what the Torah is about.
When the Niger goes to the Jew and asked him what's the Torah about, I don't know if that's what he said, but it sounds like it.
Listen, we were talking Torah. So I said to him, the main thing about it is obviously Israel. You know, like when the non-Jew comes to the Jew and asks what the Torah is about, 1 foot obviously. So I said, "Do you love me?" He says, "Yeah." So I said, "If you really love me, then you're going to give me your car." He says, "Yeah." Here's the key. Go.
Well, so where are you going?
Just around the block. We're going back in a few minutes. Did Deidre land?
Yeah, I think so.
So what was I going to say to you? So I said, "Do you love me like yourself?" He said, "Yeah." So let me drive your car. I said, "Okay."
Look, now he's telling all the different Jewish people in the neighborhood about how this red man gave him his car to drive. He gave him his car, and now he's filming himself telling all the Jewish people in the neighborhood. Somebody put that in the chat. Turn the other cheek. I guess Sauce Walka turned the other cheek, and he also turned over his car keys. I think that's really funny. I wonder would Sauce Walka give a random black man the keys to his Rolls Royce and tell him, "I really love you. Go on and have fun in that Rolls Royce." I wonder. I just wonder. And I wonder why this Jewish man is going and telling other alleged Jewish people and filming himself. This looks like Meek Mill bunny hopping. This is worse than Meek Mill bunny hopping for the Jewish man.
Well, so where are you going?
Just around the block. We're going back in a few minutes. Did Deidre land?
Yeah, I think so.
So what was I going to say to you? So I said, "Do you love me like yourself?" He said, "Yeah." So let me drive your car. I said, "Okay, here's the keys." All right. Enjoy. See ya. Can you lease this to him also? Yeah. You're in that business? All right, I'll give him you gotta give me your card. Curious, give me your card.
Talk to me in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. This is the person. Look at Sauce Walka. He's acting like it's so sunny outside, like he can't even open his eyes. Sauce Walka's acting like he can't even open his eyes right now. And this is a perfect example of the type of shit that Kanye was talking about. You might not like everything Kanye does, but when he had that conversation, nobody black has ever had that conversation on a grand scale. And it's looking like it's the truth. This is the same man that says he wants to prostitute this person and that person. This person's a bitch. That person's a bitch. He wants to punch this Negro. He's spitting at that Negro. But the Jewish man, he wants about prosperity and all this other stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case on Sauce Walka. And I could show you more receipts. I can show you the receipt where he said he wants to punch black people. But when George Floyd happened, he said we need to go to Congress. Matter of fact, I'm going to find that video next time. Saw punch on black people, but when the George Floyd thing happened out here in Houston, George Floyd is from Houston in 2020. Sauce Walka got out. He said, we need to just go to Congress and pass this legislation. What, nigga? You want to punch black men, but when the red man stomps on your neck, we got to go to legislation in Congress. Wow. That's pretty insane, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's watch any other thing before I get out of here. Because I do have videos, I got videos all day, but the question is, are you guys learning anything? Are you guys even here with me? Is this thing even on me? Speaking of Kanye, you remember when Kanye went to the Harris County Jail? Look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Kanye, since we're talking about Kanye, and Kanye is the one who had that Jewish conversation on a main stage. And he just came out and did a show with Travis Scott, and everybody was singing all this shit. All the white people was fainting like Michael Jackson. I'm gonna just tell the truth. The last nigga I seen that had people acting like Kanye was Michael Jackson. I'm talking red people. Red people faint when they see Kanye West. Kanye West performs in the Houston Harris County Jail. I thought that's pretty cool. Before I get out of here, since we're talking Kanye. I accept Jesus as my Lord and Savior.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
This is where the brick woman is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. The brick woman is going to be in the female Harris County Jail, by the way. Shit, hold on.
You know, I'm a lifelong law enforcement officer. I started to go and serve my community here in my hometown. But we need to be firm with crime. We want our community safe. Everybody does, but we don't have to lose our humanity and our compassion.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Hold on, let me see if I have a few more videos before I get out of here, guys. Hold on. Ilhan Omar. Found dead. I can show that next time. Let me see. So yeah, let me read some comments before I get out of here. I do have some more videos, but I mean, you know, I felt like that Sauce Walker video was really, really telling. Look at this nigga. Look.
Baguette diamond Sheraton chain. Yeah, this is a wallet chain. Just going up in here, man. Yeah, it's time to drip. It's the end of the year, and I wanted y'all to be clear that I cannot be with around here. New chain alert from Johnny Dang Customized. This is a Gucci.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand that he's only acting like this to other impressionable black people. Remember, we saw the footage of the soldiers. They did the report on the black soldiers. They said they're very influenced by the crowd psychology. Do you remember how the red man did a report on black people and black soldiers in World War II? He said they are very influenced by crowd psychology. This is why all the other nations know they can just put something shiny in front of you niggas and you're gonna go crazy. And so Sauce Walka, he's in charge of acting like Step and Fetch It to continue to perpetrate the narrative, ladies and gentlemen. I just want you to see it.
Link, baguette, diamond, Sheraton chain. Yeah, this is a wallet chain. You're 60 mother carats, baby. Share it and you cannot compare it. Somebody hit the kill it.
That's how we need to do it.
Sweet.
Yeah. Pull it out.
Sweet.
Go for real. You know?
For the sausage persuasion. This neck like you got rap ass. I'm way past y'all splash. This is a wallet chain. Yeah, man. Do you understand? Yeah. I just got me $100,000 Japanese, Chinese, Bushido warrior, samurai, dragon killer.
60 karat diamond. 60 karat diamond.
60 karat diamond. From the diamond god himself, the king of bling, diamond the diamond team, the diamond boy. He got diamond hand sanitizer. Diamond hand sanitizer. And diamond water chain. What you saying?
Look at it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are too comfortable being up under everybody else. If we just stood on our own 2 feet, we would have more than everyone. Who is Sauce Walka trying to impress? Only niggers. Sauce Walka's only trying to impress other niggers.
With
it spin.
Yeah, and spin. Hold on. Let me switch that motherfucker around.
Right there.
There you go. There you go. There you go. And spin. I'm sorry, young buck, but I ain't give a young call up 50 and tell that nigga with me. Yeah, it's the kid that did. We doing it better than ever. Yeah, 60 mother carats, let me share it, and you cannot compare it. Hey, wait, catch up, y'all late. Y'all live in the past.
Look at the dude's face behind him. You got the Asian man and the Pakistani Saudi Arabian man, both smiling at the current blaxploitation. Bryce, raise your hand if you understand how deep all of this is, and we're just scratching the surface. This is the modern day blaxploitation. The modern day step and fetch it. You see?
I'm living in the splash. You understand me? Yeah, I ain't dropped the album this whole year. I ain't dropped the album yet. Oh, hey, Diamond Boy. Cause it's a Johnny dang thing. You understand? Diamond Boy.
Diamond. That's all you care. All they got to do is be shiny. You think these black men know how to check the certification numbers and all that shit for real? You think they really know how to check if this is actually diamonds and if it's really worth $500,000 or not? You really think these Asian people are just barely making money off your ass? They're giving you a fair deal? Really, Sauce Walka? Look at Sauce Walka's family in the back. You see his redhead wife? Look at the picture in the back. I told you his wife has red hair. That's his wife right there. She got a BBL. He has an Asian family. And when Sauce Walka's not with you niggers, he's not wearing no jewelry. I've seen Johnny Dang when he's not with Sauce Walka. Johnny Dang does not wear jewelry away from you niggas.
Diamond boy. This like what Rick Watson said, Maybach music, it's just sauce that music. So what do you want? So you want?
He's funny. I'm not gonna lie, he's funny. I'm not gonna lie, he's funny though. He is funny though. He does have his funny moments. The man is funny though.
So what do you want? So you want? I'm talking about the hot organ. I'm talking about hitting
Yo.
Let me share it and you cannot compare it. Hey, wait, catch up, y'all late. Y'all live in the past. I'm living in the splash. You understand me? Yeah, I ain't dropped the album this whole year. I ain't dropped the album yet. Wait, Diamond Boy, cause it's a Johnny dang thing. You understand? Diamond Boy. This like what Rick Watson said, Maybach music, it's just sauce that music. So what do you want? So you want? I'm talking about the hot organ. I'm talking about hitting kill it.
That's how we need to do it.
Say
yeah. Pull it out.
Sweet.
So I'm pretty sure you guys get the point. I'm pretty sure you guys get the point. Let me see if I can show you one more with just so we're clear. Just so we're clear, guys. Look at all these videos right here. Look. Over and over, Kodak Black. How much money you think he spent with Johnny Dang? Look. Kodak went to Johnny Dang for his jewelry. Johnny Dang pulls up on Kodak to drop this off. Johnny Dang ices out Kodak at his studio. Johnny Dang Kodak Black Super Bowl weekend. Super grooming Kodak Black replaces his gold teeth with Johnny Dang. Hold on, let me see.
Fuck with that boy Johnny like this. I say Johnny, bitch. Johnny be right on it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, yeah. This is only one. Yeah. One and only. Look at this. We don't worry about COVID, man. You know what I'm saying?
He sold him this stupid ass mask in the midst of COVID. He put a diamond, allegedly diamonds on a hand sanitizer, diamonds on a mask for these stupid niggas who just want to have shiny stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in such bad shape. God damn. I mean, you know, we can say that, sure, I'm not Kodak Black, you know, I'm not Sauce Walka, but I mean, are you sure about that? I mean, even if you don't want them to be, they still represent us. Raise your hand if you understand that Kodak Black and Sauce Walka represent Black American men, whether you like it, accept it, understand it, believe it or not.
Without many VS Canada Diamond. To Miami.
And all that quarantine.
Yes, sir.
People be sick out here.
It's a special hand, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the not Black people in the background. I'm about to get out of here in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I told you I fucked up my phone, so hopefully I'll be able to bring it back up. I doubt it, though. My shit looks fucked up. But look at the not black people in the background, ladies and gentlemen. This is the type. This is the stuff that I see. I'm bringing you into my world. When I talk about breaking the spell, that's what I'm talking about. I like wearing jewelry. I would love to wear, but even if I had $1 million, $10 million, I'm pretty sure I would still see that when I go to buy the jewelry, there's nobody that looks like me selling me the jewelry. They don't have the jewelry. Supposedly all this gold and diamonds comes from Africa. How come you don't see no African jewelers? Isn't that suspicious in itself? I feel like somebody needs to do a whole YouTube video or a series of YouTube videos on where are the African jewelers. Let me see.
The reason is, Ruby, they got a thickness. I said under the gold.
Yeah. This invisible, it's around, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Look, now Kodak's trying to act like he knows about the diamonds and oh yeah, this is like this and this is like that. Look at this, guys. This is what I'm talking about. More, like you said, Bryce, sorcery. This is more sorcery. They're telling you, oh yeah, this is a special diamond for you, nigga. I didn't give it to nobody else. I wanted to give it to you, nigga. And then Kodak, he's got to act like he knows what's going on. Oh yeah, so this is the special diamond, right? And the Asian man's like, yeah, this is the special diamond for you.
Yes, sir. Hey, this special 50 carats. Look at it.
Look at that cheap ass shit. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this cheap, ugly shit that you can get on fucking Temu. How much was I supposed to pay for this goofy shit? Are you kidding me? This has to be in order. Kodak Black cannot actually like this. This has to be to keep other niggas in slavery. Tell me this video is just to keep other niggas still in slavery.
Hey, this special 50 carats. Look at this. Damn, President Ruby, man. Super eyes.
Put them on me. Put them on.
Damn.
You brought some more rings with you?
Yeah, of course. When I do the round diamond, they can be a little bit thinner. The reason is, Ruby, they got a thickness. I said under the gold.
Yeah. This invisible, it's around, right?
Right.
Yeah. We gonna feel it.
Okay.
This is what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. And now you have to eventually ask yourself, exactly, Kodak has no idea what's going on. Here's the funny thing about it, ladies and gentlemen. We're never supposed to ask. Somebody put that in chat. We don't supposed to ask no questions. We're not supposed to ask where our representation is in things like industries like the jewelry game. Just think about how many Slick Rick. Think about Slick Rick himself. He wore 50 gold chains. Not one of them was from a black man. Not one of those dollars went into the black community. Think about Kodak Black, Sauce Walka, Rick Ross, 2 Chainz. Ask 2 Chainz. The nigga said he had 2 chains. Well, which one of those chains came from a black man?
Whoa, hey, why are you insulting my intelligence? Are you serious?
Yeah, he said 2 Chainz, but The Asian man sold him one chain, and the motherfucking Pakistani Saudi Arabian man sold him another chain. And see, we were never supposed to ask no questions. Just buy the jewelry. It's bling bling. Never ask yourself how these Asian people even got the lick on this jewelry. How do these Asian people get so much jewelry and they hire other Asian people and they teach them about the business? How? When? You can't just tell me these people just have jewelry. Where is there a bunch of gold and diamonds in Korea? Is there a bunch of gold and diamonds in fucking China? And look at Kodak Black giving all of his, look at Kodak right there. He's giving all of his faith to the Asian man. It's just like when we go to the red man in the hospital and stuff. I seen my mom go to the hospital and give this same look to the doctor. Just tell me what's wrong, doctor. You see? Raise your hand if you see how deep we are in this shit. This is very stressful, guys. And I gotta get a new phone tomorrow. Every time I get a little bit of money, I gotta spend it on something else. So I'm gonna get on out of here in a minute. We need to reevaluate Sauce Walka. We need to study Sauce Walka and get some real answers about our black people. Because like I told you before, Sauce Walka, he represents a large portion of the black community. And raise your hand 2 times if you don't think that Sauce Walka represents us as a black community. If you don't see how Sauce Walka is a variable. I'm going to play these other videos later. I'm going to play this one more video just so we're clear about turning the other cheek. I don't think there's anything wrong with turning the other cheek. I just wish we did it to our brothers and sisters just half as much as we do to every other nation. Let me play this one last video.
As 2 other inmates pose for the camera.
That's unfathomable.
This is the photo somehow snapped inside the Burris Correctional Training Center in Forsyth, Georgia, a place where cameras mean contraband. This pic shows an inmate's eye swollen shut with a leash around his neck as 2 other inmates pose for the camera.
That's unfathomable to me. They've got to do a far better job of monitoring what goes on.
Augusta Talk Radio host Austin Rhodes posted the photo on his Facebook page. In less than 2 days, it got 1 million views. He says he got the photo from a family member of one of the inmates.
I've exchanged emails back and forth with them. They're pretty happy about the amount of attention the case has gotten. And again, it's a situation where they just wanted to make sure that the prison officials were not going to be dragging their feet on this issue and that it got the proper attention that it deserves.
We took those concerns to the Department of Corrections and received this statement. It is indeed aware, and the incident is under investigation. The DOC offered no explanation, however, on how the camera got inside. Instead, it cited ways that it prevents contraband, including infrared cameras, a cell phone access management system, and body scanners that are in place at some facilities. Rhodes plans to keep talking about the photo until more precautions go into place.
So that's the image I want to leave you guys on. No intro, no outro music. I'm going to get back to the regular classes eventually, but right now I'm doing a few experiments and I'm still on the run. So we're right at 4 hours. I would take a little bit more of your time, but I think that's a good time to end. If you didn't catch the beginning, go ahead and play it back. If you didn't catch any at all, go ahead and watch the whole thing back. Leave me a comment at the end just to let me know if you were here live or if you're watching it back on the playback. Again, I am not telling you that we should not turn the other cheek. I'm simply asking a few questions. The first question, who are the only people on this earth that are told to turn the other cheek in the midst of a violation and they comply? And secondly, if it is in fact true that Black American people are the only people that are told to turn the other cheek and they comply, shouldn't we have another conversation about who we are and where we fall in line biblically? Well, I don't know. That's just a question I have. And I'm just a regular nigga on the internet. Anyway, it was a beautiful time to be alive. Thank you for joining me. You could have been anywhere in the world. Please press the thumbs up button because YouTube hates me. Tell a friend that J-LEETHAL was live. This is not a live stream. This is an online pro bono interactive learning course in which like-minded and some not so like-minded individuals gather in order to discuss the nuances, sometimes controversial topics so that we all possibly gain a motherfucking further level of clear understanding moving forward. And till next time I see you, holla at your boy. 7 gang in the chat. And oh yeah, I was gonna talk about Jay-Z and the Grammys.